Although we live in the city, we're fortunate to be near a couple of forests. And so on nice days like this, a beautiful winter day here, it doesn't really freeze much here. We might get one frost in a year if we're lucky. It's beautiful here to go hiking. And we're fortunate that there are a couple of forests nearby. And I'm going to spend the day and then do a little stealth camping tonight at a place where the deer come. The deer get into our gated neighborhood through one area that's not gated. It's a wetland area and it's swampy, and so I think that's the reason why nobody's built any houses on it. There are no signs that say keep out or no trespassing, and there aren't any trails in this area. And so it's a really good place to go. I don't want to make any trails because, of course, I want to keep it wild, and it's kind of like a private place to play and do things. This drainage ditch goes through our neighborhood. Last year, I walked down that way a couple miles and eventually reached the San Jacinto River, where I spent a couple of nights on the sandbar. If you haven't seen the video, check out Sleeping on Sandbars. And so now, instead of doing the same thing, I'm going to go the other direction towards the west along the drainage ditch. And there's a forest back here. This is the forest where the deer come in through. And so let's go back that way. You see the deer looking at me? Now that's where we're going to be, right in that forest back there. At last, I'm in the woods. I really like it back here. It's so quiet and peaceful. It's a whole different world back here. No human trails, only a few game trails. You know what this is right here? Sapsuckers. Yellow-bellied sapsuckers have made these holes. Interesting. Over there's the subdivision where I came from, and now I'm in the forest. The water is drained through these bayous, this wet area, and there's slow-moving water throughout. It's really spectacular. When I'm in a place like this, I do not have a predetermined path. I sort of take a random walk. I just stop every so often and then decide, do I want to go left or right, and just continue down that path. I really enjoy it back here like this because there are no trails. Every time I come in, it looks a little bit different because the seasons are different, the leaves are different, the sounds are different. Oh, look, I see a dead tree over there. Look at this tree. I can use this tree to practice spear throwing. Oh, look. The tortoise died. He's returning back to the earth. That wasn't too good. I knocked over the camera. I need more practice, don't I? You like some raisins? They're really tasty. Now this is a possible place up here for camp. See the palmetto? They are an indicator of wetlands. This area is known as a bottomland forest. It's hardwoods and then palmetto. And the Native Americans used to use these palmetto to make shelters. They would shed the rain very well. And I could possibly set up a shelter in here, which would be quite private and very nice. And then there's water nearby and along these little creeklets, these little wet areas. I could get water if I needed. But that's a possibility, someplace right around in here. I'm going to continue walking and see if I find some other places. This area is really beautiful. It's a little bit more open than back by the palmettos. And so I'm not going to set camp up here, but it'll just be a place to come and meditate. This will be my meditation area. My campsite area is going to be back by the palmettos, and I'll set up a temporary camp tonight and then more of a semi-permanent location over the next few months. This is where I'm going to set up my tent for the night. It's going to be a cross between a hammock and a tent. Hi, little spider. So you're checking out my campsite. You can stay out there, but you won't be able to get into where I'm sleeping because I have a mosquito hammock with a screen that keeps all of the little creepy crawlers out. I think it's one of the best of Mountain House's meals. Oh yeah, they're just right. Man, they look so good. Look at them. Just a little bit brown on the bottom. Doesn't this look good? Look at it up close. You've got to try this recipe. Look at it. It's filled with fruit and it's so good. It's time to head back to the tent. You know, it's sort of hard to find your way when there's no trail. I think that we need to go west, so it's over in this direction. Okay, there are the palmettos. So my tent should be around here somewhere. It's right there. There's home for the night. Hello, Bob.
Mr. Graham, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well.
We're out here camping. I'm with Shane Coffee and Steve. What?
Oh yeah, I'm camping too. A little bit stealth. I've got campfire in a can right in front of me.
Really?
I just lit it as you were calling.
So how cold is it there? We're about 18 degrees right now.
Man, we're freezing. I'm freezing. You know, it's 47. It's supposed to get down to 46. This is really cold weather. Well, I think I'm going to heat some hot chocolate. Since I've got the campfire in the can, I might as well heat the chocolate that I have right now.
Hot chocolate. Tell me how that comes out, brother.
Oh, man, your campfire in a can is really good. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Let's go. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, well, you have a good evening, and thanks for calling, Bob. Time to put the campfire out. It's all comfy in here. Sweet dreams. See you guys in the morning. Hey, good morning. I hear the first birds. It was really quite comfortable in here last night. Did get a little cold. I looked at the thermometer and it got down to 37. And actually, I'm really pretty good about that. I'm wearing a cap on my head that keeps me warm, and then a wool scarf. That was a gift. And a bivvy. This is the Soul Escape bivvy. I decided not to sleep in the sleeping bag, but just in the bivvy. And the sleeping bag is a pad under me. And it's really quite comfortable. Let's look outside. Let's see, how light is it out there? Oh yeah. Sunrise. I am going to light a fire. I'm gonna campfire in a can. I'm gonna see if I can light that. Stay tuned for the next episode. In the meantime, leave no trace. A debris shelter will be constructed right over here.